ครับมาลุยต่อกับ Hogwarts Legacy อันนี้น่าจะพาร์ทประมาณ14-15นะก็มาเล่นกันต่อว่าวันนี้จะไปถึงไหนนะครับดูละโอเคเริ่มดูเควสกันเลยนะคุยกับนัตตี้ในเกตฮอลล์ในเมื่อมันอยู่ตรงนี้ก็ไปเลยละกันเกตฮอลล์
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natsai, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Machiavelliland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio.
ไปทำน่าจะยาวไปหาใครดีหาป๊อปปี้ดีกว่ายาวแต่ก็ต้องไปอยู่ดีเคปน่าจะอยู่ใน Forbidden Forest ไม่ใช่อยู่โซนข้างล่างเลยเนาะใกล้ๆ Central and the Stone ปริยาตรงนี้แหละ
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio.
You made it.
มาตอนเช้าก็ยังดี
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio. Revelio.
ข้างหลังก็ไปได้เหรอมีสองทางมาเอาแค่เงินเหรอเนี่ย
It's another aggressive one.
Accio.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh.พอหมดหรือนาธานเดง
Revelio.
ตรงนั้นมีหีบอยู่ข้างล่างยังไม่ถึง
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio.
ไม่มีทางไปต่อมันถล่มเนาะ
Revelio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's been protected.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
เปิดล็อกตามสัญลักษณ์
Why am
แล้ว
I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Revelio.
อันแรกคือวงกลมกับสี่
We
เหลี่ยม
need to find moths for those spinners.
วงกลมอันนี้สามเหลี่ยมมีวงกลมแบบมีหู
Accio.
อ่ะก็มีหูถูกแล้วนี่หว่าต่อไปสามเหลี่ยมกับวงกลมพายุ
Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
ต่อไปสามเหลี่ยมกับวงกลมมีหูสามเหลี่ยม
Accio.
และอันสุดท้ายเป็นไซโคลนกับวงกลม
Lumos.
Lumos!
มีสองฝั่ง
Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio.
You did it!
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. even more beautiful close up.
Revelio.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what Swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Revelio.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming we
Confringo.
see where the moonstone is, which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring direct. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Revelio. Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Whoa. How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, The night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. Akio! I do not recall teaching you how to play like
Ow.
that. Akio!
สุดได้คะแนนด้วยเหรอ
We all make
เหลือ
mistakes.
ศูนย์แล้ว ขึ้นไปมันจะหล่นหรือเปล่า
Accio.
อ๋อ
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio!
โอกาสสุดท้ายเหรอ ไม่น่าได้แต่เอาของเขาขึ้นมาให้อีก
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Not to worry, you're still finding your stride.
เอาใหม่
Not to worry. I haven't been beaten by a student yet. Care to go another round?
I would. I'd like a chance to improve my record.
Excellent. Accio!
Accio.
I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! That's no way to treat a professor. Accio! We all make mistakes.
ยังไงก็ได้
Accio.
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
I didn't think anyone could beat Professor Ronan.
Well played in Summoner's Court. I dare say I learned a bit from you. Always a treat.
เอ้าเกิดกด ไปต่อ ต่อไปหาโอมินิส
It's rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the Catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominis. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominis. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the Catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominis,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the Catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Rebellion! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo.
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. How many is this? Good frame. Bombard. Tornado. Stupefy. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Huh, ต้องตัวลุงเหรอ
Too far! I'm ending this now!
Stupid! You're insane! Stupid! Take! Stupid one! Stupid one! Accio. Bombarda.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Leviosa. Sendo. Confringo. Confringo.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Confringo. You're supposed to protect us.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy. Now you've gone too far. Ringo.
Stupefy.
Leviosa.
Potato.
Sorry, it had to be done. Potato. Blaze steel.
Mr. Sallow.
Stop. How dare you? You're no friend of mine. Potato. Confringo.
Accio. Bombarda.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
Glacius.
Repulsor. Finita.
Potato.
Accio. Bombarda.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Leviosa! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominis.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
ไกลอยู่งั้นเริ่มจากตรงไหนดีโซ่โอเคมีเทเชอร์บอยให้เดินเล่นเทเชอร์วอล
Being an officer of the law.
Olivia, it's good to see you again. Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. I should investigate. Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a grap horn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Someone may.
Someone's here.
Presumption!
Confringo!
Petrification!
Oh, you're there!
Accio.
Stupefy!
Accio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Confringo!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. That solves that. Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Fires them out, Randy.
When you're done, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now. Care for me in the Hog's Head. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done.
Revelio.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Imperius Totalis. Revelio.
Nuisance when supplies run low, though. I don't want to... Ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Imperius Totalis. Revelio. This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Expulso! I'm just warming up.
Bombarda!
Expulso!
Accio!
You want so very...
Expulso! Confringo!
Expulso!
Defender! Confringo!
You will not! Ripping up totally! Potato! That's the answer!
Revelio. Accio.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Revelio.
เล่นยังไงเนี่ย1 2 3 4 3
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
ขอถ่ายรูปไว้หน่อยอึ๊ดมาลองดูเอาใหม่ได้ไหม
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
2 อันใช่ไหมไม่ใช่
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
มีไหมน่าจะใช่ 1 2 3ขึ้นอีกก็ลงมา
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
ไม่ใช่หรอโอเคขอเฉลยเลยแล้วกันง่ายๆขอตอนเช้าก่อนไม่งั้นมองไม่เห็นโอเคดูเฉลยเรียบร้อยต้องเริ่มใหม่ไหมอันนี้คืออันแรกถูกแล้ว
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
That did it.
อะไรเปิดหีบมา
And look, treasure. This looks like trouble. Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
ซ่อมอีกแล้ว
Reparo.
That's that. Settled.
เข้าห้องน้ำแป๊บ ไปต่อโอ้อันนี้ง่าย
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Ah, แนวนี้แหละ ลูปัส ก เราไปจับแก๊ปฮอนอะไรแค่เสื้อ
This must be the place. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Tù đây là nè. I need your help, friend. To race now, my friend. ไปยังไงเนี่ย
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded. I'm gonna regret coming here. Go!
Take it! Incendio! Ringo!
Slow down now. There we go. No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go.
Incendio! Ringo! Think I won't remember your face! Go! Potato! Levioso! Incendio!
Pathetic.
Incendio! Confringo!
Are you even... Accio. Gerbold. Bombarda. One less poacher in the wizarding world. How about some sightseeing? It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore. You freed them. Here we go. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. Time for you all to clear out.
Expulso!
No need to race now, my friend.
Expulso! No! Incendio!
Slow down now.
Expulso! You will not survive this fight! Expulso!
No need to race now, my friend.
Expulso!
Faster!
Incendio! Ha! As if you could elude me! Incendio! Ah!
What say we pick up the pistol? Slow down now.
ซื้อของไม่ได้ไปต่อแล้วกัน
No need to race now, my friend.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! survive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you...
Professor Howard will never believe this.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you.
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
How delightful. Oh, try not to make this too easy for you. Come on, you're afraid.
Rookwoods don't go down!
You're going to regret that. You will pay for your deed.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
A lamb to the slaughter. Another. Had enough? Quite conductive, aren't we? You've made a grave mistake. That's the best you can do. Levioso. To your knees. Flash of inspiration. That's just the beginning. Will you hold still? You regret that.
You should have joined me.
Abominadabra!
Well done for a child.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? I'm just warming up.
Accio.
Cuprigo!
Accio. Repulsor. Rodrigo. Stupid.
You will pay for your deed. Had enough.
Benite.
Oh, what's the light
No more happy days for you. To your knees. That's just the beginning.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Revelio. Revelio. The beast Revelio. Aloha Mora. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Revelio. Lumos.
This looks intriguing.
Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Fringo. Lumos.
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bicker about Harlow.
Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
โอ้กว่าจะเห็น
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Bingo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Bombard. No. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Bust the high wing! High wing, go! Bust the high wing! Slow down now. There we go. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Is that you know where to hold?
The potato!
You'll have to put...
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. I should investigate. Lumos. Revelio.
โอเคเช้าแล้วออกใครเนี่ยป๊อปปี้เดี๋ยวค่อยพัดหน้าแล้วกันเช้าละโอเคเดี๋ยวปิดพาดไว้เท่านี้นะเวลาจริงตอนนี้กี่โมงละจะ6 โมง
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
โอเคปิดพาดไว้เท่านี้นะไว้ใหม่พาดหน้าพาดนี้สวัสดีครับเย้